Well, I guess all Glazers really won that whole debate. Plays like Xenoverse. I find that funny. Really. It plays like Xenoverse 1. You've got to be kidding me. That's your smoking gun. That's your I gotcha moment. You know, I'm over this whole fucking thing, honestly. Y'all can have your fucking Xenoverse 3. I'm over it. It doesn't matter what I say. Y'all are just going to call me haters or, call me names for defending what I like. It's pretty clear about that. And for all the people that are going on tour and that are going to fucking glaze the game, they're not going to be critical of it at all for anything, for any reason. They're just going to glaze it. Like, those are the type of people you're going to rely on. I'm so frustrated right now. Y'all took this from a lot of people. Legit. Like, I realize that the game has so much time to before release, before it's even halfway really, completed, to be honest with you. But over 7 years of development, and that's the best combat system that they could come up with, is basing it off of an 11 year old game instead of the evolved combat system in XV2 for that's been in it for 10 years. And you're telling me that, or you're trying to gaslight everybody, gaslighting everybody at this point into believing, or attempting to gaslight people into believing that XV3 is going to be anything but garbage combat. I am so honestly frustrated. And you know what? You know what? All you people that told me, oh, just don't buy the game. You're getting your fucking wish. I'm not going to buy the game. I'm done supporting this shit. I'm done supporting you toxic ass motherfuckers. Honestly. At this point, I'm so freaking tired of it. Y'all hated on Xenoverse 2 for the past 10 years, and I said nothing. I literally said nothing. I may have called a couple of people out on, their play style several times in a couple different videos, but that was because it was controversial play style. Listen, key stunning and key canceling, if you really need to do that, by all means, do it. But I don't want to hear any complaining when you lose against an actual skilled player. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the most skilled player of all of them. By no means am I the best fucking Xenoverse player. I will happily sit here and admit that. But just because you couldn't get around the mechanics of Xenoverse 3, or you had complaints about the combat system in Xenoverse 3, doesn't mean that you need to ruin the next game for your ego trips. Cyrax, Steto, Fox, all of you, you're fucking dead to me. This is ridiculous. Every single one of you should have called out all of the bad things within Xenoverse 3, whether you agreed with the game or not. Even just one criticism would have been nice, and I wouldn't have cared what it was about. Just one criticism. You all are over here glazing the freaking game like it's gold. It's not. I realize that me threatening not to buy the game and not to play the game isn't really a threat. But I have devoted most of my gaming life in Xenoverse 2. In the Xenoverse games, I pre-ordered Xenoverse 1 and I pre-ordered Xenoverse 2. I played them till my freaking fingers were bleeding. Because I was having fun. I played them when I was having surgery on my hand. I devoted a lot to this. I put a lot of money into this. So did a whole bunch of other people. And you're really going to sit there and gaslight us into actually, or and try to gaslight us into believing that Xenoverse 2 or Xenoverse 3 is nothing but garbage, dude. It's trash. Whether you whether you agree with me or not, I didn't care at the beginning. I really didn't care. As a matter of fact, I was ecstatic about the game. I was very happy that I stood behind the Xenoverse franchise forever when Steedo J and Cyrax and all of them claimed that there was never going to be a Xenoverse 3. I legitimately got into those comments and said, there's no way that Bandai doesn't make a third game. I stood behind that. And guess what? I was right. They're making a third game. But to totally portray more than half of the Xenoverse community with that dog shit gameplay. And then for all of you Glazers out there that just straight up wide-eyed ooh-wooed the fuck out of it, drool hitting the floor in your like, what the fuck? I really shouldn't be this angry, but I am. Mainly because I'm watching people glaze something that is clearly not evolution. It's downgrade. And before I wasn't torn about the graphics at all before. And then I watched this side by side that Fox did. And I gotta say, those graphics look shit. And not only that, the combat compared to Xenoverse 2 looks shit. You can't honestly sit there and say that when Fox was doing the side by side fight against Broly and it was a 1v1 fight, you cannot sit there and honestly say that Xenoverse 3's combat was better. That shit was terrible. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm. This is kind of a crash out a little bit because, in all honesty, I'm watching one of my favorite game series, DB game series, just crumble. And I mean, all those people out there just, oh, you haven't played the game yet, and they're already fucking glazing the game as if they played the game. How can you have that type of judgment and not have played the game, but tell people that, oh, you can't criticize the game because guess what? You haven't played the game. Motherfucker, you're doing the same thing. You're doing the same exact freaking thing. Don't tell me otherwise. You're judging the game off of gameplay and being excited about it. What do you mean? You can't judge it off of gameplay. You're literally doing that. Just because it's positive doesn't mean it's not judgment. Oh my god. I'm so tired. I waited fucking 10 years for this shit. Oh, y'all can have your fucking game, honestly. I'm tired of the toxic shit, honestly. Tired of being called names for wanting better gameplay. As if that wouldn't benefit everybody. So yeah, you guys can have your game. I'll I'll mod Xenoverse 2 to get the game that I wanted. Y'all can go fuck yourselves. I'm not I'm not supporting this franchise any longer, honestly. After Future Saga 4 comes out, I'm done. I'm legitimately done. And I don't care if the game turns out to be the greatest game ever. I'm tired of you. All of you toxic people within the Xenoverse within the Xenoverse community that think that they're the best fucking gamers of all time. I supported Steve J for the longest time. I thought he was a great player. I supported Cyrax, even though I didn't agree with his playstyle. I even supported Burkle for a little bit there too. Even after all the accusations, I mean, he still was a decent player. I supported so many freaking content creators, and maybe Burkle's the only one that's being silent right now because he retired. You know what, Burkle? Good on you. Good on you for retiring, man. Because this shitstorm is terrible. And yeah, I'm calling out all of those freaking creators. I'm legit calling them all out because this is stupid. One of the smaller ones decided it was a good idea to try and prove everybody wrong by comparing Xenoverse 1 flying and movement to Xenoverse 2's to see the similarities, and that was his smoking gun to call it a Xenoverse game. Dude, we're so beyond that level of movement and that level of flying and that level of combat, it's not even fucking funny. So I don't know why you think for some reason it's a smoking gun for you to pull out XV1 footage and compare it to Xenoverse 3. You absolute fucking retard. And I'm not even going to say his name because in all honesty, I don't think he deserves any of the views. What a fucking moron. Y'all can have your game. I'm done.